Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new campaign. As always, I am your Dungeon Daddy, Fat Jolly Guy, and welcome to Exiles of Duskholm. I am joined by three amazing people, and I hope that you all will get to learn them very well. Tonight, I am joined by a familiar face. He plays in our other campaign, Edge of the Map, and he has come to join us here in Exiles. I have Tim. And he's being shy now, so he won't introduce himself.
You didn't hear me?
No.
I said
no.
hey-o.
No, you didn't say. You said fuck all, Tim, when I introduced you, and you missed the point.
I'm sorry. Hey-o.
We have our first new face coming to the table. Goes by the name of Judge Bob.
And I'm Bob.
He will be playing the character Ignan. Is that correct?
Correct.
Oh, I didn't even say. Tim is going to be playing the character Silas. Bob is going to be playing the character Ignan. And then our last new face coming to the table is a gentleman by the name of Frank the Tank. And he will be playing Silden. Welcome, Frank. Man, this is the point. Frank, this is the point where you guys are supposed to talk.
Yeah, we're supposed to say hi. I mean, is everything okay?
Muted.
Did Frank disappear? Like,
He's muted. I don't know.
Sorry, y'all. Phone call.
No, phone calls, of course, of course.
Yeah. As soon as everything started happening, I got a phone call.
Either
what
way.
are you doing? I'm playing D&D. Leave me alone.
Of course, this is why we do it live. It's always fun when we do it live.
Yes.
Anyway,
Mom
welcome.
said you're not supposed to come into my room when I'm playing D&D.
But I did not come in my room.
Welcome to session 1, gentlemen of Exiles of Duskholm. I hope you all are as excited as I am, because let me tell you, I'm excited. So, you guys ready to play some D&D?
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, let's jump right into it, because this is a session 1. I don't even have a backstory to really tell you. So, oh yes, go ahead and roll your test rolls.
Roll.
1.
Oh, that was teetering.
It's a rainy day in the nation of Duskholm. The rain is pouring down on the roof of the courthouse. As the muttering of the crowd gathered can be heard, it is sweltering inside. It's humid. Even though the windows are open, the crowd gathered inside to witness judgment being passed down on the criminals brought before. The clergy stand at the podium, with the Lord of the Regent sitting in his high-backed throne. 3 unknown individuals sit shackled against one wall, surrounded by the faces of the common folk from the town. The clergy holds up his hand. Silence in the courtroom! Silence! The Lord Regent of the land has passed judgment on these criminals, and I'm here to read his wise and just verdict before you just people, in the name of our Lord. The clergy opens up the first parchment, breaking a red wax seal. The criminal known as Sildon Moonwatcher you are hereby found guilty in the lands of Duskholm of theft, burglary, and attempt to commit fraud, and I hereby sentence to exile from our lands. Furthermore, you are excommunicated from all further ventures and business opportunities in the land. The clergy cast the envelope to the floor. Will the criminal Ignan stand and be judged? The clergy breaks the second envelope. The Lord Regent has deemed you guilty of the crime of sedition against the church in an attempt to sully the name of the good Lord and to place yourself upon the pedestal that is the holy church of the land of Duskholm. And as such, you too shall be banished from the land henceforth, branded an exile.
I want to spit on the floor and look at him and be like, I shall return one day. For the faceless will send me for your soul as well.
May you pass in the land of criminals, so we may never have to lay our eyes upon you again. And finally, last but not least, a criminal known as Silas Blackthorn. As the clergy breaks open the last one, the envelope snaps open and the parchment rolls open as a long list of charges rolls down the clergy's arm and onto the floor. Oh, great heaven. For the crimes against Duskholm of lewdness, chicanery. Oh, I dare not read this. Prostitution. Debauchery. How dare you, young man? Why? It doesn't matter. The Lord Regent hereby exiles you, brandishing you. Be gone from our land, and may the Lord have mercy upon your deranged soul. Gods, brand these criminals and take them away. With that, the guards move in position as they begin to pick you up by your shackles. Hereby, the criminals and exiles of Duskholm shall no longer be permitted within the realm and shall be branded upon the face with the brand of treason and sentenced to the Badlands to be taken there immediately by carriage and deposited amongst the riffraff. May the heavens above show mercy upon you and all your ilk. As you are led out of the courtroom, the first guard picks up a branding iron out of the brazier. Silden, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing.
Silden, as you stand there, there's not much you can do being shackled. And as the branding iron gets closer to your face over your right eye, he sticks the iron to it. A circular shape with two spikes that go both to the top and the bottom. As the iron touches your face and sears into your skin, you don't even flinch. As the smell of burning flesh fills the room, and you can hear the commoners that fill the space begin to cheer. As the iron is placed back in the fire, you are led outside. Ignan. The guard picks up the branding iron and moves towards your face. A Constitution saving throw. As the guard presses the iron to your face, right over your right eye, while you flinch ever so slightly to the pain, you also stand tall as the cheers grow louder in the courtroom, as the smell of flesh still fills the humid air. And the guard puts the iron back and leads you out of the courtroom. Finally, Silas, as the guard picks up the iron and approaches you. Need you to make a Constitution saving throw. This is gonna hurt, kid. As the guard stabs it to your face, you scream out in pain. As you fall to your knees, wailing, the guard grabs your long hair and pulls you back as he takes the branding iron off your face, making sure to reposition it again, placing it back over the exact same spot again to make sure the brand is good and on there, and then taking it off. The court is now in an uproar, screaming and hollering. The guard literally drags you out of the courtroom. And out in the rain, in front of the courthouse, the three of you are loaded into the back of a wagon, along with some crates. One of the guards gets up onto the wagon, pulled by a single horse, and you begin to feel the wagon move. And as you ride off into the night, you just feel the rain fall upon your heads, your backs, and your shoulders. It's cold. And there's nothing that you can do to shelter yourself. Silden and Ignan, you hear Silas quietly sob to himself.
Ignan's going to look up at the kid and be like, "Hey kid, this is your first time."
I'm just a fucking child. What do you think?
Hey, appearances can be deceiving from where I'm from.
Yeah, I get lewdness, but prostitution?
For a
I don't
child like
deserve
you,
this.
these cowards don't even realize the powers of forces that are really behind what they set in motion. I shall return one day and get your pound of flesh. I promise you this.
As the wagon carries on throughout the night, you try to grab some comfort. You try to get what little sleep you can. The ride is rough. The road into the Badlands is not well maintained. The wagon lurches often. The horse is unsteady at times. And after some moments, you begin to see daybreak in the far areas. And eventually, the line between the horizon and the sky eventually begins to break. And so does the rain. As you begin to enter into a very dry, almost deserty area, high canyon walls begin to show, and the wagon makes its way into one such canyon. Twisting and turning, the wagon makes its way along. After some time in the canyons, the sun is up and beaming down on you. And you begin to see a morning fog of sorts begin to swirl the top of the canyon and the canyon floor. It's very thick. Makes it hard to see around you. When all of a sudden, the horse pulling the wagon begins to sputter. The guard, trying to calm the horse, gets pulled off the wagon by something moving extremely fast. And then next, the wagon suddenly shifts, and the horse falls. And you can hear the snapping of bone.
Sounds like a beast. You better let us out of these shackles, guard, unless you want to die too.
He has been gone.
Or is he already dead?
Yeah, no, he got grabbed right off the bat.
Oh, shoot. What?
Solden is gonna test the shackles to see if he can free them up against the where they are entrenched against the wagon.
Go ahead and give me a strength check or an investigation check, depending on how you're going to do it.
He's gonna investigate to see how they're tied to it and see if there's any weak spots where they may be like spots rotting around where the shackles normally bolted to.
Okay. As you are quickly trying to survey, you look at your own shackles and you're trying to follow them along the wagon, and you just miss. You're looking at them and you find them in a pile of other chains between Silas and Ignans, and amongst all the other chains, you're just not able to find out where they're attached to the wagon right now.
Am I able to see the guard's body?
Yes, you can obviously see that the guard and the horse have both been slain at this moment.
Or how
This-
am I?
This creature is feasting on the horse.
Oh, okay. Is there enough slack in the chains to hop over the rail and try to get the key off the guard?
There is probably enough slack, but it will be tight.
This is not going to be comfortable. Hold still. And he'll like backflip off of the cart, try to like onto his feet, crouching next to the body of the guard.
Give me an acrobatics.
And he fell on his ass.
As you attempt to dismount
how
the
do
cart.
the inspirations work? There's a lucky. I'm able to use lucky.
Lucky's only work on anything but a nat 1.
Oh.
And that is
Okay.
because I love my nat 1s, and I don't want you to take them away from me. As you attempt to backflip off the cart, Silden is standing on your leg chain, and you had no idea. So as you go for this maneuver, you are caught, snagged mid-flip, and you snap in the air, and you just flop straight to your back onto the ground. You are now laying on the ground prone, right at the edge of the cart.
Am I close enough to the guard to reach him from here?
You would probably still need to crawl to the guard.
Okay.
Would that have like pulled me into the side of the cart in any way, shape, or form?
It definitely would have pulled Silden, probably not you.
Well, I didn't know like how much chain there was, like if it would
There's
end up pulling.
a
me.
bunch of slack of chain in here.
Okay, I didn't know if it like. Do I need to make any kind of rolls for bumping into fucking Silden here, or?
I'm going to crawl to the guard. Or try to. Whoa, 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 Emma, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! You said
Whoa,
crawl
kid.
to the guard, not go to the other
Kid.
side of the map.
Whoa, kid. The little one wants to eat dinner
I
on
know.
my lap.
Uh,
So I'm going to crawl over to the guard as quietly as I can.
Go ahead and give me a attempt at stealth while you crawl.
Thank you for saying attempt. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Because nobody can roll higher than a 10, apparently.
You are good enough to crawl over to the guard's body.
Alright, I'm going to fucking loot his body and look for the key. That's probably on his waist. Like every guard.
You are able to find a shackle key on his inventory.
Alright, does it fit in my shackle?
It does. It is a universal
I unlock-
shackle key.
I unlock my shackle and I throw it to Silden and tell him to unshackle him and the little boy.
Appreciate it. Keep an eye out on that creature. Don't let it grab you when you're not watching.
I'm watching it. Am I? Can I do my thingy?
Can I
Yes.
do my thingy?
Okay. So with the check, I need to know it is.
This one here is a give me.
Oh, okay.
This is your first.
Okay. I was going to do that and the horse later, or because I want to ride the horse out of here.
Oh, I didn't even think of the fucking horse.
Exactly.
Welcome to playing D&D with Bob.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. No, I literally gave him a
I'm
guard
lazy.
because I wanted him to have at least one in his fucking arsenal, you know? Like I had to give him one.
It was a gimme.
I had to give
And
him
now
a
there's
gimme.
And now there's a horse.
Now
there,
there's
too.
a horse too, yeah. So
And it's
like,
getting its course feasted on.
so, and I also found these fucking earlier, Bob. Check this shit out. I found this shit. I didn't even know I had these the other day. Where'd it go? Boom, check this out. Boom, shadow.
Ooh, I love it.
Nice.
So there's a give me. So
He'll look over at the guard and be like, "Your job's not done. Stand and fight." Cookie.
So I'm going to give you ownership of this. We are going to move him into players. And we are going to, this is, what was the first name? What's the low end?
That we were going with.
Yeah.
What was the guard's name?
It's just veteran. So I guess just shadow veteran.
Yep. Whatever. If he didn't have a name, he's just guard, veteran, shadow veteran, basic, simple, and until they get strong enough to where I give them a name.
All right. Here you go, Bob.
Thank you.
That was my daughter announcing that she had to go poop, chat.
Kids.
Right?
Kids. All right. Are you two ready?
I am, but you might want to get back on your feet.
Oh yeah, that is right. I'll stand up.
Thank you for the help. Sylvan, was it?
It's Sylvan.
And you, down there, you don't seem like you're very light on your feet.
Not used to this realm yet.
DM2 players, I want you all to be aware that you have no weapons, even though you have some in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to investigate the boxes in the wagon to get those weapons.
I have my weapon. And if this is another round, I'm getting that fucking horse.
Let's see here. Can we do anything with these chains? Is there anything else in this garage?
just the crates that they are transporting as well.
Well,
We might have
what's in
something in
them?
them.
I rolled 12 on investigation, Jolly.
Yeah, as you pop open the boxes, you find some basic daggers.
Mm.
4 of them in total. You find some common clothes, find a bit of leather armor, find a bit of hide armor. Nothing crazy, but just, you know, a few supplies and a few daggers.
Well, it's not much, but it looks like we might have a little bit to go forward with.
That's a start. Are you two, either one of you two, able to wear armor? Or use daggers?
I can do both. We should hurry
What
up and
about you there, boy?
Yes, yes. The name is Silas, not Boy.
I do apologize. You're just so young. Silas. I suggest you grab up those knives and we prepare. I don't know how much longer that horse is going to keep that thing occupied.
not long. Be quick.
Where the hell did these things come from?
What is the thing that attacked the horse?
Yes. What are the things that's eating my new ride?
Go ahead and do a perception check or an investigation. Silas, as you are looking out here, they're looking like bone? They're skeletons, maybe? Shambles of some sort? Hodgepodged, kind of piecemealed something or another's. Ignan and Silden, as you kind of start to really look at your adversaries here, you quickly put 2 and 2 together and they look like reanimated skeletons with some sort of piecemealed armor. Little bits and pieces put here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Undead.
And not the good kind.
There's a good kind of undead?
Oh
Very
boy,
few.
Silas. You'll learn a lot with me.
Well, I guess. What shall we do?
We strike before they attack. And they decided to leap forward off the cart with the dagger in hand. And head towards this one here.
I'm gonna have my shadow deep into the shadows of night and pop out, flanking around as I run up to this one. Are you rolling with we ambush them?
Yes, this
Or-
is you are at advantage on your initiative because
Okay.
they were distracted by dinner.
Okay. There's my carousel.
Hey.
Of course.
All right. And there we go. Now we have it. So,
The Shadow Guard's turn, it looks like. So I'm going to have him try to attack Skellymons.
Ooh, looks dead.
okay. So, that is a 10. So that will be a miss.
Yep. That's its turn.
Silas, your turn.
Well, I don't know if this will work.
$14 hits. Which one are you attacking?
The one here in front of Silden.
Okay. With a crackle of energy, Silas, you rip off an eldritch blast. Plow! Over Silden's shoulder. Drill in this skeleton. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Oh, hey, I just realized that they don't have... There you go. Turn down the health for him.
No, that'll end my turn.
Ignan. Skeleton's going to take a swing at you.
Privately.
Oh, am I in private?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. They changed that to Publix.
I would say that that definitely hits.
There you go.
Private.
Mm-hmm.
Still in private?
Yep.
Your short sword got showed, but
Here we go.
There it was.
Should be in public now. Oh. Okay. The skeleton's turn. See if this works now. Silden. One of the things that I do is when you are engaged with an enemy that rolls a critical fail in front of you, you get a attack of opportunity as a parry.
Very, very nice. He'll swing with his dagger.
However, your parry is ineffective. 13 will not hit.
Very well.
Oh.
Ignin, it is your turn.
Ignin's gonna crack his knuckles. Going to send you to your maker.
$17 will hit.
Why does it only do one?
Because it is
One.
your strength.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't even roll a die. It's just literally 1 damage.
Yeah.
Unless you have like something that gives you
Unlike- yeah.
price like Tavern Brawler, you all you get is your strength from
Mhm.
Oh man. Wow. Pow. One
Yeah.
one pow right in the kisser.
Power right in the kisser.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action to
Whoops.
hit the horse?
I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button.
How about I give you that unmarred strike as a bonus action?
I don't have a dagger or anything. They had the daggers.
You have 2 daggers in your inventory.
I did not get them out of the chest. They got the daggers out of the chest.
No.
Silas passed them around.
No, you have 2 daggers.
Oh, then I would have attacked with my daggers and used my second dagger as a bonus attack.
All right. Well, then we'll do that. 18 hits.
Because I could always get the horse after the combat. Because I got 3 hours. I just want it for RP,
That's fine.
really. I just want to ride a horse. And it's a free horse. Those things are expensive. And then yeah, that's my turn. Say that I punched it in the face as a bonus action and then stabbed it.
Silden, it's your turn.
All right. As a bonus action, he takes the dagger and he cuts his wrist a bit. And as blood flows over the dagger, a little bit of lightning and static is formed around the blade of the dagger as he uses the crimson rite of the storm.
Very nice.
And then he'll strike with the dagger into the undead.
$15 will hit. For 11.
And the D4 from the crimson rite.
That is DTD. Describe their demise.
Looking for a weakness in it, seeing that the neck is exposed, he slashes with the dagger and pops the skull loose as he stabs into the neck.
As the skeleton crumbles at your feet, Silden, you shift your attention to the other one that's still standing. Combat continues. Shadow's turn.
Shadow.
12 misses.
Does it have advantage with flanking?
Yes.
Okay. I did not roll with advantage.
Roll the second one. 15 will hit. 9. That is DTD.
As the shadow touches the skeleton, it seems to absorb the energy that was in the skeleton as it crumbles to dust.
As the skeleton hits the ground, that will end combat.
So you summon the undead to fight for you then.
Not fight for me, but with me. As the Shadow Guard will disappear into my shadow.
With you,
Think of it.
for you. That's kind of weird. And Sylvan, no offense, but blood magic? That's kind of weird too.
We it's part of my orders follow teachings of how to use our blood to create effects to help strengthen our might against those that would harm others, be they the undead or fiends. You're not like most of those who mess with the dead, Ignin. They do not sense the taint of evil around you.
That is because I am loved by the faceless. I send souls to where they must go, and keep some to empower me to do my job.
As long as thou does not harm the innocent, then I have no problem with you or your techniques.
Innocent.
Like
We were just branded traitors.
that is because they had feeble minds and did not understand the kind of power that I have. And probably the same goes to y'all.
Aye, those charges were trumped up.
Well, I mean, most of them were.
Same. I did speak blasphemy against their god, but that's because they don't know the truth about gods. They just puny imbeciles. But I say, we shall team up, adventure together, see where this road take us. If you want, I shall get this horse back on track. And as he says that, he'll like look over at the horse and have it rise up and reattach itself to the cart as it goes horse. I have the lift.
As long as thou shalt not profane Saloon's name, then I'm fine with that.
I'm not real sure we should be following skeletons. Didn't we just kill them?
It's a shadow, not a skeleton. It's the
Hmm.
pure essence of their souls that I command, not their mortal body.
Yeah, I don't have Shadow Horse, so
Yeah,
you got
It
you
looks
got
like what it looks like.
yeah you got
Theater
you
of
got
mind.
you got Skeleton War Horse right now. That's what I got.
Theater of mind.
Yes.
I love it.
I mean,
give me a
as far
second.
as teaming up, doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
I mean, you're free to go your own way.
And where would I go? Down the same path that you're going at the moment? No reason for me to leave.
But strength in numbers, as I say.
Well,
We shall loot
I
these
don't know
bodies,
about
though.
strength, but numbers.
Oh wait, here we go. I got a better idea. Let me do this.
That little rascal.
Looks like your magic is faltering.
You just get putting a regular horse on there.
I got an idea. I got an idea.
Idea. Like ideas.
I like ideas. Make it a black horse. I'm going to start looting the skeletons though, and the guard's body. See what
That's
armor
why-
and
That's why I
weapons they
rolled
have.
for my investigation check,
Ah.
Jolly.
Okay,
Smart.
on the skeletons, you don't find a whole lot. Both skeletons have a short sword and a short bow that could probably be used in the meantime.
I would take the short sword if no one else needs it. You
You're
can
more
take
than
it.
welcome.
Ah, there we go. Shadow horse.
Oh, beautiful. Looks good.
Yeah, I love it.
So to go grab one of the
Hey.
bows.
Jolly, that's probably what you could do for all of them actually.
Yep. I just remembered that I can just tent a token. So I'll just whatever you take, I'm just gonna tent black.
Hey, give me that sheet.
Yep.
Paint it black.
Um,
So-
saw a red door and I
Except
want
this
to
is a
paint
draft
it
horse and it has an
black.
armor of 10. Can you believe that?
Mm.
Yeah.
what
Here.
kind of armor was the guard wearing?
Well, hang on. I'll give you a guard instead of the shadow thing, and then you can just have that. So I'm going to take the shadow away, and I'm going to give you a guard, and then I'll tint the guard black, you know? So that's just
Yeah.
how we'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once again, you're in charge of controlling your tokens. So,
Yep. I'll keep track of them and everything.
so,
I know,
yep.
I'm trying to figure out how to add a short sword to my character sheet.
Okay. Oh no, I can do that.
Okay.
So you will have to control it in D&D Beyond, or I can do it after the fact, but actually I can do it right here, and I can just go whoop and drop it on your character sheet. So now you have one in Forge, and Silden wanted the bow.
Yeah.
If I make changes on Beyond, it affects here automatically.
I can, if you
No.
make it in Beyond,
Oh.
I can re-import it here after the fact.
Okay.
But
10-4.
I can do changes in Forge, but they don't go back to Beyond.
Okay. 10-4. Understood.
And Silas, what did you want on yours? There's two short
just
swords,
I
two
was just
short
checking everything
swords, and
over.
two short
Um,
bows.
I'll take a short sword. Maybe. If Bob don't want the other bow, I'll take it too.
No, I'm good with a sword.
Okay, and then I'll give you the other bow and the other sword. So there you go.
So
And then now I need to give, I'm going to put this in players. And I need to go back to my monster manual, and I need to go to humanoid and go to guard. And drop you a guard. And then go to here and then configure ownership and give that to Bob. And then appearance. There you go, Bob.
Sweet. Love it.
Shadow guard.
You
Actually,
gonna give me ownership of the horse? Or
did I not?
no, I did not see it.
Hang on. Configure ownership. Bob. Owner.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, there we go. Gives it a little detail.
Yeah. That way I kind of know what it is.
Made it more gray than black.
So we have an extra short sword.
Tim grabbed it.
Tim grabbed the extra short sword. You and
the
the bow and a bow, and you grabbed the bow. Did the guard have a shield on him at all, or?
Nope. All the guard had on him, because I didn't take any of the guard's equipment because his shadow gets it, right?
That's how we're going to do it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can strip it from your guard and give it to yourself, right? That's how you said that works.
That's how we were, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what we were
also
going-
give equipment back to your guard.
Yes, that's how we were going to be able to make them hit a little bit better with weapons.
Okay, so
Good.
then in that
Yes.
case, the guard has a spear and a shield.
Okay.
So and a chain shirt.
Okay.
So you could take it away from him, but then the shadow
But-
wouldn't have it.
Yep. Okay. 10-4. Understood. Got it.
So you choose. Do you want it, or does
Nope.
the shadow keep it?
The shadow has it.
Okay.
I'm just making sure that what we were ruling on that.
Yeah, because that was my understanding from the other day when we play tested it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what we ended up discussing.
Okay. As long as we're
I just
still
had
on the
forgotten.
same page there.
Yes.
Okay, so then if these skeletons are been looted, and I'll go ahead and remove them just to clean up the board.
And then the guards in my shadow.
Okay, then I will hide him, and then I will move him. Okay. So the wagon doesn't actually move because the wagon is part of the static scene. So I'm going to do some theater of the mind here and do this.
While they're traveling, Silden will grab the high armor. If nobody wants it, so if you guys don't mind, I'll use this.
Do you not have armor on?
No.
I think what Jolly was saying is whatever armor and stuff we started
Yeah,
with.
whatever armor and knives and stuff you guys started with is what you guys initially took out of the boxes.
Okay.
That way we start
Because
with
that
our
was what
starting
your
equipment.
character. Because you guys, when you had your characters made, I stripped your characters to start with the session 1 starting. So I gave you the daggers and left whatever basic armor you guys had on you.
Yep.
So that's what you guys started with out of the boxes.
Okay.
So as the shadow horse is moving down here,
This is kind of rough.
the wagon trampling around, you can see several more skeletons up ahead as the twists and turns of the canyon are coming up.
Damn it. Damn it.
This is going to be exhausting.
Me measure. Why are you bringing me a circle template? I don't want a circle. I want a
Silent.
line.
And Sildan, are you guys long range fighters?
I'm more of a front line.
I mean, I can be whatever needs to be.
Well, me and Sildan can take the front, and we just walk down this path with the horse pulling you behind us with the carriage. That way, we don't have to keep getting in and out of the cart.
I don't know what this in and out you're speaking of is.
Well, there's no time like the present.
Yep. So
Oh, wow.
Ignan will hop off as well. Hey.
Jolly.
Yes.
I don't have armor because that's one of the things you deleted from the character sheet.
You have common clothes.
Yeah.
Because you had, if I remember right, you had like really good armor.
Makes sense.
So you are missing, you're missing your good armor right now.
Yep.
I will.
Well, Silas, you probably would not be able to maneuver there pre-battle just because of the attack of opportunity.
I mean, we'll just we'll move up here then.
I have to ask you to pull the guard on.
Yep, I just have him invisible. So just whenever you need him, I can just turn him visible and pull him.
I'll have him pop up over there.
Whoop. All right. So let me do this. Do you want the horse in the battle?
No.
Okay, then I will not incorporate him.
The horse
Combat-
is just to pull our free carriage.
Combat carousel is up.
Okay. Yay!
Hey! Dirty 20.
Dirty. They call me Dirty Dan.
Ignan, lead us off.
I'm Dirty Dan. I'm gonna stab him with my newly acquired short sword.
$15 hits. Well, 7. Chunk.
Bonus attack. Bonus action knife.
7 misses.
And misses.
Silas. Nine misses.
I've not quite got the hang of this yet.
Better with your blasty.
Silden.
He takes his dagger and aim for the skeleton.
$13 is the AC.
Excellent. And then a D4 for the lightning damage.
Does that go to
You could
you
have
or
either help.
applied to the skeleton?
I take a D4 when I first roll to use the magic, so I'm hurting myself to get the blood magic out.
Oh,
And then
gotcha.
after that, until a short rest or a long rest, that weapon then has the effects of the blood magic on it.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
And that is his turn.
Short
We are
sword
meant
at
to
the
be able to
shadow.
see their health. We do not.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I will turn health bars on.
That will miss my shadow guard.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Short sword coming at Silden.
Yeah. Yep.
Shadow guard.
The shadow guard is going to attack the skeleton mons right there.
Okay.
Emma.
15 will hit.
If he's attacking the guard in front, did you roll at advantage?
He
Yes.
does.
I did. I did remember the click at this time. And that's the
making
guard's
sure.
turn. That is greatly appreciated.
Ignan. Taking short
Perfect.
sword damage.
Emma. Give me. No.
She called the
Top of the
damage.
order. Ignan, you're up.
Did you dock that 3 from me
I did.
already?
Yeah, you
I-
did.
Okay.
I always do the damage.
Okay.
I do
Go for it.
damage and healing. Because I can do
Okay.
it real fast on my screen. So
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Just want to make sure. All right, it is my turn. So. Advantage. I'm Batman.
Oh, yeah, there's a critty.
Yeah. There's a critty. Thank God for advantage because that was a critty and a nat 1.
Quality of man.
There we go. That is DTD.
as he slices off the skull of the skeleton, the energy that surrounds the skeleton gets absorbed into the blade, and then into Ingden. It doesn't do anything. It just looks really cool. All right, and then I'm going to maneuver behind that skeleton mon. So me and the guard are flanking, and then offhand attack as a bonus action.
16 will hit.
And this doesn't get the ability modifier, so it's just straight 2 damage.
Oh,
So
it's only 2?
I don't have 2-hand weapon fighting.
Oh, okay. So.
Or I do, actually.
Oh, well, then never mind. I'll leave it as it
Never
is.
mind. Yeah.
All
I
right.
forgot that I actually did take that.
Silas, you're up.
I thought I did.
This guy.
$24 will hit. For 10. That is DTD.
So if the enemy's getting flanked, you get advantage for ranged attacks too.
Yeah, if they're flanked.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, something how he does.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I mean,
As long as they're flanked, it's not
really
like they're
cool.
going to be able to move on a ranged attack anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're flanked by physical attackers, they're not going to be able to move on a ranged attacker anyway, so you might as well. So that's DTD, Silas.
So I just friggin' conjure my blast here. I shoot it right at the skeleton. Watch it disappear in a pile of dust.
Silden, your turn.
All right, take another stab with the dagger on the skeleton in front of him.
10 misses.
Yep. That'll be his turn.
Swinging at you with the short sword.
Yep.
He misses with a critical fail, so that'll give you a parry. The parry is good. For 10 damage. That is DTD with a critical parry.
Slicing with the infused dagger. The lightning strikes the skeleton and just shatters the bones.
Nice.
So, what do these skeletons have?
Basically the same as the last group. Short swords and short bows.
Okay, I'm going to take another short sword.
Silden, you
Now,
find that you're able to
dueling
kind
those.
of hash together some basic armor for you.
Wow, perfect.
Looks like you can get some medium armor. So let's find you some medium armor. So armor. Looks like I'm going to give you some hide armor.
Works perfectly.
So there you go. Hide armor is in your inventory. As you piece
Excellent.
together from the remains of the skeletons.
I'm definitely gonna have to get this washed. This paint of death is unbecoming.
Read. Eggman will have the shadow horse come over, and he'll throw the other two short swords and 3 long short bows into the back of the cart.
Okay.
So, is there a place where you keep track of that, or should we?
Nope. I will go ahead and I will make a loot table on the inspo sheet, and
Because I am a loot goblin.
Just hold still for a minute.
there we go.
I appreciate it.
I'm still not very good at it, you see.
Ah, you can heal. That's a great talent. I only bring death.
I'm not exactly sure what all I can do. I'm still learning.
That's all one can do.
Sounds like we have more on their way.
Yes.
It is running. The coward. There must be a trap up ahead then. Be cautious.
Be wise.
Ignan will have the guard go into his shadow, and I'm going to you go ahead and use my second wind to get 5 back.
Compy?
No, abilities like that, combat, do you use them up? Like spells, or?
No. So I don't know. I've never had anybody use their second wind outside of combat. No, I would say no. I would say that also applies like a spell.
Okay.
So
but
yeah.
Once in combat and used, you can't use
Yeah.
it for the rest of the day.
Correct.
Kind of
for
thing.
short rest in combat.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Helps with after combat. Let me use it.
Then under the fleas. Just be careful.
Yes. It is probably waiting up ahead. Around the corner, probably with a bow. Like the rest of these we're carrying. I shall have my shadow go ahead of us. For he is a little tankier, that god you see. So, I'm going to move probably about like right here. Kind of like look around the corner to see what I could see.
Okay. As you peer around the corner, a arrow slams into the rock. Definitely fired from the skeletons ahead. And you can even hear them chattering.
I will summon my shadow. So with that, did we decide how far away I could summon them?
I would say up to probably 40 feet.
Okay.
And then that grows with your level.
Okay. So I'm going to summon him just right on this corner, right around here.
Okay. Do you see with your shadow?
No.
Okay.
They're separate beings.
I would have said yes because that would have been cool as shit.
Yes, but
I know eventually you get the ability to transpose.
Yes, eventually I can like take their place.
Like an Echo Knight almost, but
Yeah, almost. And eventually even Echo Knights get to be able to see through their echoes, but
all right.
but upon summoning, I'll literally, like, it'll be a sequence of, all right, I'm going to summon the shadow. Everybody get ready to charge. And I'll summon the shadow and then, like, charge around up to the corner as far as I can. Because I have like 30 feet of movement, so I could get like right where I summoned my shadow. If everyone else is going to follow me. If not, I'm still doing it.
I just did the initiative.
Oh, okay. Were you going to wait until initiative for me to do
Well,
that?
no, if you want to go in before
Yeah.
initiative.
That was my plan. It's like,
Okay.
as I summoned, I was going to run up.
Well, then in that case, as you're running up before initiative, you see... I'm going to make you see the enemy position.
Okay. 10-4. Picky little bastards. It's a trap!
I like when the nat ones happen and you get like things like fart noises and stuff. All right. Top of the order. Ignan, as you're running up, archers at the top of the wall draw down on you. Ty goes a defender, so you are... That is a miss.
Is that going in the guard or me?
That's going at you.
I think that hits.
Your AC is 14.
Yeah.
I play it this way. If it is 14 and your AC is 14, I give it to the player.
Okay.
I've always done that, and it was a mistake when I first started, and I've just always ran with it, so...
Okay.
That was my own dumb stupidity way back in the day, and I just made it a rule, so I'm just gonna stick with it.
Okay.
But monsters don't get that luxury. If you hit their AC, they get smacked.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why I always say Ty goes to the defender. So you're the defender, you get it. Silden, you're up. Frank,
Yes.
it's your turn.
All right. He's gonna take a shot at the skeleton over here.
Okay.
And how do you do the bows? Do you keep track of the arrows, or are they
No.
just like that?
No. If you got a bow, you've got arrows. Unless you have specialty arrows, then you have an amount.
Okay. Makes sense.
13 will hit.
And that'll be his turn.
Silas, your turn. AP knows all about specialty arrows. That's right.
Now, from where I'm at, can I see these up here?
Oh yeah, they're standing on the edges of the cliff.
$19.
19 will hit. For
4 damage to that one right there.
Plow.
And their health bars are hidden again.
God dang it.
It's all right.
At least I know how to fix it rather quickly.
Especially his new special arrows where he has to go and retrieve them.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, if he wants to keep them. I've already my character in that bishop's already picked up a few and handed them back to him because he's
Forgot to.
got caught up in the role play.
Yes, Emma. Hi.
There you go. All right. Shadow
And
Guard.
that was my turn.
Oh
In
yeah.
case you didn't know.
Daddy's playing D&D. I'm going to attack.
Stabby,
that one.
stabby.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Didn't even need the extra advantage to get that D20. Did you roll that at critical?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, did.
He just rolled
Doesn't do
low.
much, just a little.
Bummer.
It's just a little spear right now.
Yeah, he rolled a 3 and a 2, and it only has +1, so bummer.
Yep. Bummer. But hey,
All
that's
right.
something I can make grow.
Skellyman's turn. That same one you just speared. His
He's
attack.
a grower, not a shower.
He's a grower, not a show.
18 going at the guard that just speared him.
Yep, that'll hit him.
For 7 damage. That'll end his turn. This Skelly Man. 5, 10, 15. Sword attack coming at you. Ignin. Low damage numbers. That's what we like to see. Your turn. Bob, it is your turn.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to attack the one that my little shadow, speared.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That
that one
is
still-
DTD.
Usual. Gets absorbed into the sword. Now I'm going to attack the one to my north.
$14 will hit. For another
Max
8.
damage.
Nice. There we go.
That is my turn.
Touch his
Touch his
butt.
butt. Touch it.
Short bow coming in.
Hey, who?
Probably-
Silden.
Ignan.
Okay.
Yep.
Spear attack or short sword attack at the guard.
Oh no.
That is
That's
DTD.
DTD. It fizzles out into the shadows. Damn it.
Top of the order. Bow attack coming at Silas.
Oh yeah, that fucking hits. No questions about it.
Silden, your turn.
Should probably take cover until we can get rid of these archers on the hills. Coming up, he'll take a bite of the thumb before applying the blood magic to the bow, taking 4 damage,
Okay.
and then again shooting at this skeleton up here.
Six misses.
Yep, and that'll be his turn.
You do have inspo
Silas.
dice, remember.
Yep.
I'll be glad when all these things above us are fucking gone.
8 misses.
I guess that'll end my turn.
Guard is dead.
I don't want to use my inspo yet because I don't know what else you have planned.
Short sword coming at Ignan. That is a critical fail. Ignan, attack of opportunity as you parry.
As I parry.
Perry? Perry?
Platypus.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah! Critical
Jesus.
parry.
Oh.
Parry. That is
The chicken
DTD with the
strips.
critical parry.
He flourishes real quick with one sword to knock his weapon aside, and with the other, with a smooth slice, decapitates the skeleton.
Yeah, beautiful. It is now your turn.
I'm going to hop, skip, jump over to this one and try to attack it.
That'll hit.
And then offhand,
Miss.
I'm going to use a D10 inspo.
Okay. It just adds to that.
Yes.
Okay. Still misses.
Well,
So
I was going to try.
You tried.
I'm going to action surge and attack with my main attack again.
23 will hit.
19. So close to another crit. And hit for 4.
Okay, is that going to end your turn?
That will end my turn, yes, sir.
Short bow off the hillside at Silden.
That'll hit.
Max damage.
Ouchies.
Ignin, short sword coming at you. Fail again. 22 will hit. That is DTD.
Yet again, it's almost like a parry, a flourish attack in Elder Scrolls. Or no, Elden Ring. Or Dark Souls.
Top of the
I
order.
said Elder Scrolls for copyright reasons.
Silas, short bow coming at you.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, wait.
I mean, you want he can take his own damage. I'm cool with that.
There we go. Silden, you're up.
Okay, excellent. Moving forward here, he'll take another shot at this one up here.
$15 will hit.
Raven!
You know she's not going to hear you over her singing.
For 7 damage.
She's not going to hear you over her singing.
Is this my turn?
Oh my god, babe.
Silas, your turn.
Heck yeah.
Blast away.
Critical damage.
With max damage, too.
I think it's too shy.
Plow. That is DTD.
So just point and blast, destroy the skeleton, just fucking poof, and a cloud of dust disappears. I thought you said we needed to get down. You've taken more damage than I have.
Ignin, it
Well,
is
I'm
your
trying to
turn.
do it.
Bob,
Yes. Is this a cliff?
Yes.
How high?
They're pretty damn high.
Ooh. I'm going to try to throw a dagger at it.
Okay. As you throw the dagger, it bounces off the cliff face.
Quick draw. Bonus action. Throw another dagger.
13 hits.
Yay! And damage.
For 4 damage. That's DTD.
He throws the first one. He like quick draws the first one, throws it real quick, hits the face. It's like, need to count for the altitude. He pulls out another one, throws it at the skeleton, and the skeleton kind of teeters and falls towards off the cliff when it gets stabbed with the dagger. Because I want its loot.
That is the end of combat.
I guess more short swords and more short bows for the party loot.
There is 1 long sword.
Ooh.
And 1 shield that you find. amongst the short swords and short bows.
That's a little better this time.
Appreciate it.
See.
And I just closed out of my forge. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
That happens.
If nobody has a problem, I'll probably keep the longsword and give it to the shadow, so he is more proficient and hits a little bit harder.
That's fine anymore if I have that shield.
You can have it, good sir. I will get us a spear once I swap him out, but sadly, he is out for the of commission until the long rest.
Okay, so let's see here. Items. So, Bob, you want...
Keep the long sword, but I'm going to give it to the guard after I'm able to summon him and swap out for the spear.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and just throw it on the guard then, if that's where it's going to go.
Yep.
Okay. And then... Sildon's getting a shield.
Yep.
Here you go. Shield has been added.
Thank you.
Do you want a short sword or something?
Yeah, he'll grab one of the short swords out of the back of the wagon.
I was going to say there's plenty of...
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
In fact, you found a short sword +1.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. I am also going to say that in one of the skeletons, you found a single cheap health potion.
Okay.
Who would like to have the single cheap health potion?
Probably Silas. Ignan will pick it up. Here, Silas. Being our back support, you probably be able to get in and heal us if someone gets down easier.
Okay.
Well, no offense, but it seems at this rate, we're gonna lose Sildon before we lose anybody else.
Well,
That'll
he
be
goes
fine.
down. You have us at our back. We'll always be fine. That's why I suggest we stay together.
Well, I'll try.
Let's finish shooting through this canyon before night falls.
I thought it was already nighttime.
It's still day. It's getting into the afternoon at this point, but
Oh, okay. Agreed. Let's continue on the path.
as you
You
make
don't
your
have to
way,
keep the horse on the map there, Jolly.
okay.
He's just pulling the carriage.
Well, then in that case, as you make your
With our
way
loot.
to the mouth before you guys get out of the mouth. As you round the corner, you see a ramshackled house, kind of in an opening of the canyon. And just outside of the house, you see a skeleton mounted on top of a skeletal warhorse, with two other skeletons kind of looting and pillaging various boxes on this porch.
Ah, some shelter. Maybe we should take these people out and then use the house as shelter for tonight.
Be wise.
Oops.
I can try something to keep the skeletal horse from moving.
And I shall follow your lead on this one then.
Make sure I'm not. And then taking a little bit more damage, he amplifies the curse of binding as he bites into his thumb and creates an arcane ritual in front of him before sending it out towards the horse.
Okay. Must survive, do a strength. Okay. So they will succeed the strength saving throw.
All right. Unfortunately, I was not able to hold it, so they know we're here now.
It is a good try, my friend. You shall return to the faithless, for you are past your judgment.
And let me grab all of these. Here we go. Initiative is up.
Ursel.
And here we
Hey, yo,
go.
fuck that one that got a 19. He's a cheater.
5, 10, 15, 20. Short sword coming at you.
AC is 14.
That'll miss then. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Swinging at you again, Bob. 16 will hit. Oop.
Yeah, that's right. Take damage for attacking me.
Wink. There we go. Silden, your turn.
All right.
You can go like right here, just on the outside of the horse if you need to.
All right, cool. We'll come over here and he'll strike at the skeleton mounted on top of the horse.
12 will miss by 1.
Yep, and it'll be his turn.
You do have inspiration that you can put on it.
Yep, that's true. I'm gonna use a D10.
You only missed by 1.
Oh, yep. My bad.
All right.
D4.
There you go. It's gonna hit. There you go.
Damage is 7 damage.
All right. So, Silas, you're up.
Let's see here. They're 6 foot apart. But 4 foot there. 3 foot there. We'll back it up. That's 5. That's 5. Right there. Will that hit both of them?
Yes. I don't understand why Clouded Daggers has a round or is squared, 5x5 squared.
I have no idea.
Anyway, yes, that'll hit both of them.
Very nice.
That is DTD on this one. As you kill the rider on the horse, he falls to the ground. The horse kicks back and takes off.
Never to be seen again.
Attack of opportunity.
A horse was not part of the initiative order.
You don't need a second one, Bob.
No, I just want to kill it. It's undead. It's unnatural.
Any other thing for you, Silas?
No.
Okay.
So was that a no against the attack of opportunity?
That is a no, because it was not in the attack wheel.
It is a no for story reasons. How about that?
Okay. Okay. I wanted to attack that one then.
Okay.
For Bob reasons.
For Bob reasons. That'll be a miss.
For Bob
I'm going to
reasons.
use a
You ain't doing
D8.
shit.
Okay.
Never mind.
13.
13 will hit.
I did my part.
I didn't do shit.
That's DTD.
Bonus attack onto offhand on that one.
He's dead already, Bob. Why
Oh.
you gotta beat the shit out of a dead guy?
He beat the
then
shit out of dead people.
I want to move over to the other dead guy.
They're all dead.
That one is an undead dead.
He's
Okay?
dead.
The others are dead.
Well, he's about to be dead.
Dead.
Dead. Yeah. So I do 4, I guess, to that one.
Yep, I took it off already.
That's my turn.
Short sword coming at you then.
Damn. Ow.
There, get up in his grill again. Go ahead. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Sylvan, you're up.
That's how I feel about that.
I'll move up behind the undead and strike at it.
You'll have an advantage on this for flanking.
Why does he have a short sword +1?
Because he found
He
it.
found it.
Gonna
Oh, there was a +1 one.
use a d6 on that.
Okay. Frank with his
Going to
D6.
hit.
Did you roll it at advantage?
Yeah. 12
That'll hit.
What I got.
Hmm.
7 damage. And that is his turn.
Chop. Silas.
Well, we're gonna stop concentrating on Cloud of Daggers to start out with. And then we're gonna give it the old fucking Boy Scout try with this fucking short bow again.
$19 will hit. And that's DTD.
I stop concentrating on Cloud of Daggers and I pull out the short bow and I fire an arrow straight through the eye socket, and it just shatters out the back of the skull, dropping the skeleton.
Very nice. With the end of combat,
Hopefully that's it for now.
It has been very long since I've got this much going. It feels alive.
as you search the bodies, you find a long sword. You find a spear. And you find another shield. Who would like what?
I'll take the spear.
Everything else, party loot. Unless somebody else wants what's left.
I'll take the long sword. This is a backup.
Okay. Anybody else want the shield?
It doesn't. I took 2 weapon fighting, so no.
Okay. I put it in party loot then. Okay.
Let's see what.
Well, I guess. Shall we see what this old shack has to offer?
Of
Yeah.
course.
It seems like the skeletons will quite find that they're ransacked.
Well, if it looked this way before, I don't understand why.
What is the state of the inside of the shack?
As you peer in through the broken front door, you find that most of the inside is in disrepair, except for a small fire in the fireplace. And you can see several bedrolls that have been laid out. It looks like this has been used as kind of a rest stop along the way. Not much of anything else. It looks like some people have used it from time to time, but it's definitely in disrepair.
He'll open the door, head inside, and investigate to see how long the fire is. How long the fire has been burning. Because this fire has been burning for a long time, there'll be like a lot of ash and a lot of heat being generated. Well, if it's a relatively new fire, you won't have as much ash.
As you investigate the fireplace, it's just like a tiny single flame. There's not a lot of ash in the fireplace. There's not any real fuel in the fire to be.
Seems like some kind of magical construction, maybe, for this fire.
Maybe there was somebody hiding here that they were after. But that's just not our concern now.
Well, if the skeletons were still trying to break in, they may still be here. Is there anything large enough in here to hide somebody if somebody's in here hiding?
The largest piece of furniture in this place is the piano. Everything else inside is busted crates and broken furniture.
He'll head over and inspect the piano.
Roll for investigation.
Alrighty.
Jolly, if you didn't see, I used second wind to get some help.
Silden, as you're investigating the piano, there is a large cavity smashed into the center of this piano. And right in the center of it is a skull just sitting there.
Is there anything particular about the skull, or is it just a skull?
Its eyes are closed.
Oh, okay. So it actually has skin over the skull. It's not just a.
No,
Not
it's
just like a skeleton skull.
It's bony, but it has a closed lid over its eye sockets.
He'll reach out and try to pull the skull out of the piano.
As you do, and you look over this skull, it has an attached lower mandible. And in your history, you know lower mandibles are not an attached feature to most unattached skulls, nor are eyelids. And you begin to look over this skull, and you begin to think that this is more of a sculpture until the eyelids open, revealing an arcane eyeball, and it begins to look at you as you're turning it over and looking at the skull. And the eyes are trying to follow your gaze.
What kind of fiendish trick is this?
I'm just trying to figure out who the hell are you.
One intelligent enough to talk.
He's startled, so he almost dropped the skull. He kind of juggles a little bit before grabbing it.
Don't try me on the floor. I'm a bit brittle.
How is it that you have come to speak?
Same way as you, I suppose. Learned it.
That you have no organs, no way of pulling air out of the air.
Oh, you mean how does a skeletal head formulate words without a vocal cord? Is that what you're trying to communicate? Magic, sir.
Magic.
I assume you have other people. I can hear them. I can't really see them. But would you be a kind sir and at least introduce me to the rest of the people in the room?
He'll turn towards the others, but he won't give the skull their names. Apparently, the skull can speak.
Well, unless they're deaf, I'm sure they can hear me talking.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we want to listen.
Oh, well,
Speak quickly why I shouldn't turn you and send you on your way to the faceless.
oh, faceless, faceful, I don't care. I've seen them all. I'm down a dozen times or so. They always send me back to this place, godforsaken goddamn shithole. I don't, whatever. I always end up in that piano anyway.
So you're kind of like me.
Well,
Sent here to do its bidding.
I don't know whose bidding it is, but curses maybe. I don't know, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. What are you all doing in my house, I suppose, is a more accurate question. Not that I can really take care of the place to stop you from being here.
We were keeping skeletons out.
Keeping skeletons out of Bones' house. Probably looking for me. They think I'm some sort of god or something. They like to worship me and shit. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's too.
So that's why they were banging on the door.
Oh yeah. Last time one of those fucking Duskholm drunkards come through here, they shut the damn door. I listened to rattling bone cans just scrape around the house for hours. You know, it's really annoying when I can't do nothing about it, you know?
I imagine so.
What is with your eye?
My eyes? What's wrong with my eyes?
They look different.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. They blink, they look, I can see things.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we gotten off on the wrong foot here. The tall guy here holding me in the palm of his hand. They call me Bones. I know it's not an original name, but That's what they call me, and I've long forgotten what my actual real name is, but everybody just calls me Bones. So, what's your name, Hansy?
You can call me Moon.
Moon. Okay. And what about you, Dark and Brooding?
Ignan.
Okay. And your man child here?
I mean, I'm kind of offended.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can call me Silas.
That's a strong name for. Well,
Silas.
Silas.
Silas Blackthorn.
You could put me back in the piano now.
He'll throw him back in there.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Why are you so afraid of our friend here?
I've never
He
said.
only wanted to go back in the piano once he learned my last name.
Exactly.
What? No, I didn't say nothing like that. Just. You're free to stay in the house and whatnot. Just put me back in the piano and.
You didn't say anything like that, but you're wanting to go to that piano awful bad.
That's where I live, and that's where I'm going to stay. So you all have a mi casa su casa. So you all have a whatever you need. There's firewood outside. Burn whatever. It's not like I can sit in it no more.
Firewood outside.
Oh, we are back.
What's your persuasion for, Tim? Can't hear you, Tim, if you're talking.
What's my persuasion for?
Yeah.
To persuade him not to go to the piano.
He can't go anywhere. He's just the skull that Sildon's holding.
Oh, well, then tell me, perhaps, why are you so afraid of my last name?
I ain't never.
I'm just a child.
I ain't never said I was afraid of no last names. I just,
Then why did you want to go back to the piano upon hearing it?
I just don't. I don't. Just never stop.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll have to tell my cousin about this.
Well,
He's a great and powerful warlock, you know.
Oh, I'm quite aware. So, that's why I'm not standing between you and whatever.
I just want to chat.
Oh, it just seems like you have quite the companions to talk to. You don't need to talk to old bones. I ain't got nothing important to say anyway, so.
Well, you had a lot to say until you heard my last name. To think, what would my cousin Archibald think about this discomfort that you bring me by no longer wanting to talk?
I don't, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to know?
Well, you were awful chatty. Why does my last name bother you so?
That doesn't bother me at all. Never said it did.
What was so important that you had to go back to the piano upon hearing it?
Just staying out of official business's way. Trying to be a good host is all.
Who said I was here on official business?
Well, I would
You
assume.
hear the Blackthorn name and you automatically assume everything's official?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
You said you see with your eyes, right? I'm gonna lean in real close and move the hair out of my face. You see this mark?
Hmm. I'm going to assume somebody fucked up somewhere, giving that to you.
Not incomplete. Just... Not completely. Lewdness, chicanery, I'll take. The other? No.
Oh, well, all I know is that if Duskholm stabbed you in the face with a branding iron, and your cousin doesn't know about it yet, he doesn't know you're here, does he?
No. Nobody does.
So then what's a Blackthorn doing all the way out here in the Badlands?
Trying not to be like my cousin.
Well, in that case, I might have a place for you to go. If you want to hear a story. If you wanted me to be real chatty.
With that, I'm just gonna, like, pull out my pillow and just kind of fucking lay down on it. Chat away.
What about you two? You want to hear a story from old Bones?
You said you've been around a time or two, so I'm sure you've got quite a few stories.
Ah, but this one's more recent. Something you can really sink your teeth into, Monster Hunter. I might not be able to move my head around, but them scars on your hand. You've been biting yourself like a rabid dog, huh?
A little bit of magic, a little bit of blood goes a long way.
Yeah. That's not the only thing running through your blood, is it?
He'll turn that skull around a little quick and give it a very kind of fierce grin, showing off his teeth.
Why don't you go put me on the table and get the fireplace romping a little bit? And I'm gonna tell you about these skeletons and about a lot of monsters coming out of a place far to the south here.
He'll place him on the table and break one of the chairs and start throwing into the fire.
Alright, so what did I miss?
Bones here is about to tell you all the plot hook, if you will.
It's light you need?
Oh, light's all fine and dandy, but it's the fire that warms my bones, young Silas.
Well, by all means, warm your bones.
For years and years and years now, I've been seeing the likes of you branded come through the Badlands here. And yeah, there's plenty of monsters, creatures here. And they feast upon the ilk, cast out criminals from Duskholm and other nations. Brought out here, exiled out here. But there's some of y'all Some of you that make a real good run of it. A few towns, strongholds, and even some forts. Bunch of y'all banded together. Made a real city out here in the middle of it. City of criminals. It's a real fun rabble-rouse, if you know what I mean. But in the last, I don't know, handful of years or so, these strange creatures have been creeping out of the Grey Mountains from the south. Soulless abominations. Mutated creatures. Experiments. Combined monsters. Just all manner of unnatural beings. Necromancy. Unlike that I've ever seen before, and I've seen a lot of it. I've heard tales of your cousin turning the once pride of the seas of Atheist Landing into an absolute hellhole these days. Pretty much on par with that of his neighbor in Duskholm. I think old Archibald is setting himself up to run the world or something. But I'm telling you, whatever's creeping out of the Grey Mountains, I have a feeling it's some sort of plan of his. And if you're trying to prove to yourself or to the world that you're not like him, that's what I'd start digging. Dig in there real deep. Find out where all these soulless are pouring out of. Shut it down. I'm sure there'd be a bunch of people in the Badlands that'd thank you for it, if there isn't anywhere else in the world.
And you said this is coming from the Grey Mountains?
Yeah, they're coming out of the Grey Mountains.
Do tell. How far? How long will it take to get there?
The Grey Mountains are a long ways from here. You're gonna have to travel.
Well, I mean, my friend Ignan here, I'm gonna hold my arm out towards him. I guess he's got an unorthodox way of doing things, but we do have some travel arrangements. What would you say about, I don't know, getting out of this house, if you call it that?
Well, it has been some time since I've been on a bit of a roundabout.
Oh, come now. You know you want to come with us. I'm pretty sure you're tired of skeletons knocking on your door. Wouldn't it be great to see the world again? If it makes you feel better, I'll even get some rope and wrap around you and tie you to my hip.
I mean, it would be nice to see something other than the inside of my hut. Or the inside of the
inside of a
skeleton cave.
piano? Well, the offer stands.
Until morn. We should rest here. We're a little banged up.
You all are gonna need supplies for sure. You're not gonna make it to the mountains without them.
Well, do you know the next place to get supplies? Because apparently we're not allowed in Duskholm anymore.
No, you're gonna have to travel into the Badlands. That brand on y'all's faces is gonna be your ticket into any place in here. They'll accept you as one of their own. Well, at least let you in the door. From there, you're gonna have to earn your wages. I assume you don't have any payments, do ya?
I guess it's a good thing we have a lot of swords and short bows that we've been picking up.
I mean, we've taken everything from the skeletons that we could manage.
You, tall and brooding. What was your name? Iggy? Ah, yeah.
Iggy works. Iggy works.
All
It's
right.
fine, isn't it? Isn't it? It's fine.
Go over to the fireplace and pull up the fourth brick in the mantle.
Do as I am instructed.
If nobody's ever found it, you should find a small pouch of coin under there.
Well, I look.
Roll for investigation.
Hey, that head. There's nothing here, you liar.
No.
And then I'm guessing scavengers or someone else has probably found it by now. I've had a lot of people through here over the years. It was worth a shot. Oh well, when you make your way into the town, you'll have to figure out another way to find coin. All right, well,
Are you making your way into town with us?
might as well. You lot look like you might need a guide or something. And besides, if I get crushed or smashed or killed in somehow manner or whatever ill-conceived way, I'll just end up back on my piano anyway, puked out of my fireplace again.
Are you under a curse to be constantly brought back?
Yup. Every time. Sometimes I almost get close enough to have my whole body rebuilt. It doesn't matter.
What do you need for it to be rebuilt?
Well, I just get bits and pieces of a skeleton. Like, put them together, and I get a little bone here, a rib there, a spine there, and get them all put back together. The nice, good quality bones. Not the riffraff you find from those, dust bags out there. A good quality skeleton, Something that's gonna last me. And then you put the skull on top of it, and then the magic seems to suck it all together, and I can control it. Last time I had a body, I had everything except an arm. I was walking around, swinging a sword even. Why, oh why didn't I get some armor or something? Make myself a little more defensible. Oh well. Guess I'll learn better in the future.
Perhaps on our journeys we'll find you a way to get a body. It's the least we could do to help prepare you for your advice on our travels.
I mean, if you are going to travel with us, it's the least we could do.
If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'll just
Does
be.
it have to be a human body?
Well, I would prefer a human body.
But it'll work on anything, correct?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been a horse before.
Funny you should say that. One ran off earlier.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, I mean,
We could put you in the horse's ass if you don't like where you're going.
like it or not, we're going to try. And I grab Bones out of Silden's hand and immediately run outside to the horse.
Is it still there, or I thought it ran away.
No, I just ran over to the well.
Oh.
Do I need to roll anything to try to put his head on?
Are you sure about this? I want to try to put...
Well, I mean, it's not the ideal body, but at least you'll be able to move around, and you won't be stuck in that godforsaken piano.
But you said you were going to just tie me up, put me on around your waist. Like, that still sounds like an
Well-
A-okay plan. Like,
Which would you prefer? Do you want to walk around or be tied?
yeah, well, I mean, independence is independence, I suppose.
So it's the horse then.
We can give it a shot, I suppose.
Do I need to roll anything to try this?
Give me a sleight of hand as you try to replace the horse skull with Bones' skull. As you... I'm going to let you... I'm going to give you the choice if you want to put some inspiration on that or not.
Yeah, we'll put a D8 on it.
Okay. Okay. In
12.
in like Indiana Jones fashion, you got Bones in one hand and you got the horse skull in the other one. And just like you're like kind of like thinking this out, and you just like pop the horse skull off and you slap Bones' skull in place. And as you do, you see Bones' magic just like across the skeletal horse in the same moment it was like trying to collapse as you've ripped the head off the horse skeleton. Oh, great heavens, this is... this feels wrong. Oh. What? It's got so many fucking legs. Oh, this feels fucking weird. How are you supposed to... I'm fucking walking backwards and shit. Fuck.
Well,
How did he
if you want,
fucking walk like
I can
this?
always take you off.
Oh, fucking hell. No, give me a second. I'm trying to fucking figure this out. Oh, Christ. Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Stop. All right. Here we go. Okay. I think, okay, there we go. Yep, all right. And then backwards. Okay. Nope. Okay. Yep. All right. Here we go. There. All right. I think I got it. Yeah. That's all right. That's a little better, isn't it? Yeah. All right. It's not terrible. All right. It's not an idea. You know what? I don't like it. Take me off here.
All right.
Yep, no. I'd rather be attached to your ass than attached to this thing.
I said my hip,
Okay.
not my ass.
Well, this thing, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels weird. I'd rather ride you than get ridden, you know what I mean?
I guess it's a good thing I got my horse to pull the carriage.
What's gonna happen to this body once I pull your head off?
Oh, well, chances are it'll probably fucking collapse into a pile of dirt. Unless you could put the head back on it.
I mean, do you want me to try?
I mean, that's up to you. It's just a skeleton horse.
Oh, just come here. And I'm just gonna grab his head and rip it off the body.
Oh.
So no quadrupeds.
Oh, no.
No horses, no bears, no wolves or anything like that.
At least not any wolves that walk on 4 legs. Is that right, Silden?
What do I have to do with the 4 legs?
Oh, well. Anyway, I guess y'all should probably get inside and have a nappy poo or something. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Nope. Hopefully we can find some food.
Well, probably a bit
starving.
scant on that here.
Would we have found rations in that box?
No, there was no rations in the
we're-
box.
We're traders. They're not gonna beat us.
Yeah.
No, but there would have been food for the guard.
He would have had it on his person and it probably would have been ruined when it was when he was assaulted.
Ah, okay.
Well, I guess, gents, let's turn in for the evening, shall we?
Do the plan of any.
Maybe with Bones' help here. When we wake up, we can get to where we're going. I mean, that is if you're still inclined to go.
Yeah, why not? Sounds like an idea. And with that, as you all kind of tuck in for the night, kind of closing what's left of the door, you turn in for the night. The warm crackling of the fireplace. The only source
I
of...
don't sleep.
I didn't say you were sleeping. I just said you turned in for the night.
Oh, okay. I was just making a statement. I have a trance.
I go to sleep. Look at
Yeah, look at me. I don't need sleep. I just trance. No, I only need 4 hours. Yeah.
Fuck you. I have a pillow.
Keep it down. Get some rest before the tomorrow.
Somebody's got to keep an eye out.
I'll take over first watch.
And I shall take the rest.
Well, seems like you two have it figured out. I'm going to bed.
And as night settles over the canyon, you can hear the wolves howling in the distance. And it is eerily calm. Even the fog which has not even lifted in the canyon all day, doesn't move. As you turn in, Ignan in his trance and Sildon on watch, Silas with bones in his lap on his bed, pillow. You all may take a long rest.
Beautiful.
This is where we are going to end episode 1. So everybody out there in Streamland, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Y'all have been absolutely wonderful. We will be back in 2 weeks. We are going to do this every other week on Thursdays. So we will be back in 2 weeks for the next episode of Exiles of Duskholm. So we hope you will come back and see us then. We will be back on Sunday for the continuation of Edge of the Map, original Homebrew campaign, and we will be going to the airship in that campaign. So I hope you all will come along and see that one. So in the meantime, I love your face. We'll see you next time. Good night.